Certainly a word that Krista and I have been using a lot today. We certainly over the last 8 months, when it comes to saying thank you, it's been a little bit different for us because everybody knows Krista very well, and if you do anything nice for her, you're probably going to get a thank you card by the time you get home that day. And so with the amount of things that everybody has done for us, it's been hard for us because we don't necessarily know how to thank everybody. But just know that whatever the highest level of thanks and appreciation that anybody can ever give to anybody, that's how Krista and I feel about all of you. And Krista, today we were talking about it. We said, you know, we didn't know as much about this party as everybody else here. And we were just kind of told, make sure that you show up and be there at a certain time and we'll take care of the rest. And so I was talking with Krista and she says, you know, it's really going to be hard for me to go up and say something in front of everybody without breaking down. I kind of looked at her sarcastically and said, oh, it's going to be a piece of cake for me, though. No problem. I'll be able to get right through it, Krista, sweet. I promise. But the people that made this party possible, you can tell that there was an unbelievable amount of work that went into this. And if I don't know where everybody is. Scott Friedholm, Matt Reynolds, Kevin and Sue Turnock. Where's Angie back there? Alex, Misty and Buddy. I'm pretty sure that, I don't know this for sure, but I'm almost 100% sure Gretchen had something to do with this. And obviously, I think the leader of the pack, probably Shannon Duman, and Cliff Duman, her assistant coach, Cliff Duman. But I did want to say that certainly it's been a ride over the last 8 months for us, and we have Krista and I have always been people that dream a lot about things. One of the things that we do a lot is we dream, we talk about things, we talk about the future, and certainly in January or February when we got the news, it kind of took that part of us away because we just didn't know enough about what was happening. But because of all of your support and your prayers and the amount of love that you've shown, we have gotten ourselves back to the point where we can dream about the long-term future again. And we feel okay doing that because a lot of that has to do with you. And I don't know if that expresses our thanks enough, but it certainly is the best way that we know how. For instance, just the other day, Krista was talking and said, you know, when Anna Mae gets married in a bunch of years, she goes, I don't care if they have a first dance for her, they better have a dance for you and I after all we've been through the last 8 months. And I wanted to make sure that we did thank everybody that was a part of this. And I do want to take just a minute or two and talk specifically, because that was kind of part of the deal here. Was Krista said, you make sure you take care of the specifics before I try to say anything. And certainly for me in particular, the baseball players that are here, I really appreciate it. I know you guys got a lot going on, so the guys that came here today, I'd like to give you a round of applause. The baseball team that came. You guys are certainly making it very difficult for me to get through all this, but we obviously got this news and everything that happened as we were beginning the baseball season. And the coaching staff at Navy, Coach Costi gave me an unbelievable amount of flexibility to allow me to do whatever I needed to be there for Krista and do what I needed to do. Something that I'll never be able to thank him enough for. And these two guys right here, Matt Reynolds and Scott Friedholm, they consistently asked us, what can we do, what can we do? And I just told them every day, I said, when I come into the office, just do something to make me laugh, because that's the only thing I can do to get by at this point in time. And they certainly did that to the best of their abilities every day. And if you know them, that's a natural talent of theirs. But Coach Costi Matt Reynolds, Scott Friedholm. Beyond just that stuff, they certainly they allowed me to have the time that I needed with Krista over a very difficult time by doing an extra amount of work for me. And I certainly will never be able to repay them for what they did, but I certainly would like for everybody to give them a round of applause for what they did for us. I think that we have some people from our church group here. We have a lot of people from our church group here, and they've been there for us all throughout. And you guys know that we've mentioned a lot about them and talked to everybody about them. They certainly have made our lives a lot easier with their support and everything that they've done for us and helping us get prepared for this particular situation. So, guys, we love you. We certainly appreciate everything that you've done for us as well. And then where's the anybody from the Compton neighborhood still here? Everybody, if you don't know, we live at Compton Court, and we have a wonderful, wonderful neighborhood there that have come together to do a lot of great things for us, just to help us get through our day and take care of the business that we need to take care of in terms of, giving rides to Krista up to Hopkins when needed, mowing my little 5x5 patch of grass that I have in front of my front yard, just doing a lot of wonderful things. And I like to call the neighborhood's kind of, Mandy's kind of the, Mandy Owens, where are you? Is she back there? All right, she's kind of the ringleader of that particular group, but I'd like to thank the neighborhood for doing everything that you've done for us as well. So finally, before I turn this over, obviously, this party is not about me, it's about Krista. I'm just kind of the spokesperson right now, making sure that I say everything I need to for her. But today when we were talking, she said, I don't know if I can get through this. And I said, well, Krista, after everything that you've been through, okay, if you're up there talking and if you just think back to the fact that you had a baby in January, you got diagnosed with cancer in February, you were a new mom, then you had to go through chemo and radiation, which was preceded by having brain surgery. I simply said the words, it's your party and you can definitely cry if you want to. There is no question about that. And I think that one of the things that she's had, I'll finish it off with this, one of the things that has been hard for her is saying, everything that everybody's done for, I don't know if I deserve all this. I don't know what I've done differently. I've just tried to be myself. And I said, exactly. I said, you've been yourself throughout all this. And the amount of grace, the amount of determination, the amount of persistence that she showed throughout all of this has certainly changed lives. And I think that we can all agree with that. And I think that this is a showing of everything that you've done for other people and everything that you've done for us, and trying to make it through and doing everything that you're doing for your family. And I love you with all my heart. I thank you for everything that you're doing for Anna and I right now. And I think that we all appreciate how much you've touched our lives throughout all of this.
Well, I'm definitely crying. Thank you. And I just want to say thank you to all of you. I can't express enough how much this means to us. For the encouragement, the prayers, the support. You guys are what's been keeping us going. So, from the bottom of my heart,